Okay, so here's a pollination day video, and this is Soehrensia vatteri orange, Trichoceros vatteri orange by family Hofer, and I wanna collect pollen now. So let me put this thing on the tripod, and then we start. Okay, so I just need my tools, and then we begin. Okay, the reason I collect pollen is because I want to use it for Lobivia crosses, because this is pretty close to Lobivia. This is like Soehrensia huasha, and Soehrensia huasha to me is not a Trichoceros in the classic sense. It's a intermediate. It's like a Trichoceros Lobivia intermediate. Day flowering, and just classic huasha flower color that you often see from these. Huasha hybridizes so easily that I'm sure it was involved in a few different species that got described as separate species. Okay. Today it was pretty hot. It's just starting to like go away, the heat. It's maybe 6 p.m. between 6 and 7. At 7 p.m. I'm taking off for the rest of the day. It's always the time when I say, okay, now I have enough. No matter what I do, when it's 7, it's usually over. Yeah, and I want to collect this pollen for crosses with Lobivia. And the reason is this is genetically close to Lobivia. It doesn't seem like it on the first look, but Lobivia are day flowering. Some of these are day flowering. They cross easily with each other. And this is a much bigger flower size than a lot of the Lobivia have. And with this, if it is genetically compatible, I might be able to increase the flower size on Lobivia. And not only that, you can bring in the contrast that you have there. This has a very good contrast, a sehr guten Kontrast, how they say in German. And yeah, therefore I'm collecting this pollen now. But I will only collect pollen once from this plant. If there's another flower, or if I have another vatteri that's flowering, I will not collect pollen again. This is the one time. We only do this for making a few Lobivia crosses, but nothing big. I do not want to have 10 bags of pollen of this, because this isn't something that I would use for anything other than Lobivia. Hey, Meeks. This morning when we got out into the garden, Mika found a deer and barked and barked and barked at that little deer. Was probably traumatized. Okay. Yeah, I gotta keep an eye on Mika and Kami. I'm just responsible. I want to be a good good, like dog and cat dad, it's important to me that they are doing good under my care, that they have the best time that they could have here. And it isn't easy. It's so hard. Every day is hard. Waking up at 5 in the morning because the cat needs something, and I'm up instantly every morning. Okay, yeah, I think I have enough. I wanna leave the rest to the bees. There's still a lot in there. It's kind of difficult to get pollen out of these slender tubes here. And now I want to show you the body a little bit closer. Yeah. So on the first look, what I can see is there's this reddish crown that stands out there. That is something that is a trait that I've seen on this plant before. The spines have this blackish glow, sometimes blackish, brownish, reddish glow, and it is a lot spinier than Huasha, classic Huasha. It strikes me a little bit like Huasha robusta, and I think it's something similar. Huasha robusta, maybe a hybrid between Soehrensia and Huasha. But since Huasha is also in Soehrensia now, I mean, when I say Soehrensia, I actually think Bruchi and Formosa, something like that, you know. But right now they are pretty close. And this reminds me of Huasha robusta a lot. We'll definitely take a few more photos and videos, because now the flower looks nice. Now that I've opened it again, it was already closing, but this is how it's supposed to look when it's opening up. And I like the color here, this here, the filament color, very nice. Yeah, and I think these are placed into the general neighborhood of Soehrensia formosa. That is what I've seen. Yeah, now we collected enough pollen, and I wanna pollinate it again with the, what did I use? I pollinated it with Echinopsis glauca, and I want to do it again here. I also pollinated the other one with glauca, this one here, and this one will get the same father. Trying to get something different out of this plant, maybe with a different body would be good. So in regards to the father, it will get Echinopsis glauca. This is the second pollination that I'm doing with it. The first one got Echinopsis glauca too. Yeah, and it's just an attempt to, for one, change the flower a little bit and change the body. There's potential, there's a strong contrast, there's a nice body. These reddish spines could look great on a Trichocereus. So that's what we're doing here. Collected pollen. This is what we got. This is enough. And we will use the pollen on Lubivia sometime soon. I will tell you when I use it. But it will be on Lubivia, or maybe a Soehrensia, something like that. And with this one, normally you would pollinate this maybe with Lubivia winteriana. Lubivia winteriana could be a great combination, because it is a Lubivia, and these are in between Lubivia and Trichocereus. But we're trying Echinopsis glauca today.